Hello, my beautiful and amazing crafters. Welcome to another video of Crafting with Shaneda. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can make your very own DIY fall-inspired banner with just your Cricut machine and the Cricut Foil Transfer Kit. Everything that I'm going to use in today's tutorial, I have listed below, so make sure to check out that link. So let's head over to Cricut Design Space so I can show you the file, and I'll show you how to set up this project. Okay, my beautiful crafters, so we are here in Cricut Design Space, and I'm going to show you really quick. I'm going to show you how I set up these leaves and send them to my maker to be foiled and cut. So I went over to the image tab and I searched for leaves, and this set came up. And I like this particular set because it has score lines already attached to each individual leaf, and I knew I can change the score line into a foil line. Here is the template number if you guys want to be able to use this for your project. Now I decided I didn't want to use all the leaves, so I went over to my layers panel and I went ahead and ungrouped each of the leaf and just chose the one that I wanted to work with. And now all I'm going to do is go back to the layers panel, click on the score line, and we're going to change that score line to a foil. And with the foil option, I can do a fine, medium, or bold line. Today, we're going to use the medium foiling tip. Cricut's Foil Transfer Kit is a great alternative to add foil to your projects without having to purchase a laser printer. With the Foil Transfer Kit, you're going to get one housing. It comes with 3 blades. You'll get tape to adhere your project to the mat. It comes with foil transfer sheets. I'm going to be using some foil transfer sheets that I purchased. And again, everything I use today will be listed below. As you can see, it changes from the black dotted score line to this gold foil line. I want to make sure that my project is still attached, which it is. And now all I have to do is size it, save my file, and go ahead and send it to Make It. For my leaves, they were roughly about 4 inches in width. For my leaves, they're roughly about 4 to 5 inches in height. This little leaf here was about 2.7 inches. But again, you can make them as large or small as you would like. Just make sure you have each of those foil lines attached to your leaf before you save it and send it to be made with your Cricut machine. For the cardstock, I ran over to my local Walmart and I picked up this 12 by 12 beautiful red hued cardstock. It's giving me wonderful fall colors, and the great thing about using a 12 by 12 sheet for today's project, I know I'm going to get a lot of the leaves on one sheet of cardstock. Alright, so I placed my 12 by 12 cardstock on my green standard mat, and then I cut down the size of the gold foil just to be the same size of the design, and I went around all 4 edges with painter's tape or masking tape. This is very important because you want to make sure that the transfer foil is nice and secure to your cardstock so it doesn't lift or shift while the Cricut machine is foiling your design. So I'm going to remove my current blade and I'm going to add my foiling housing with my foiling blade. And I'm going to go ahead and start the Cricut machine so it can foil the design first. And in Cricut Design Space, it's going to give me the prompts for each step I need to take when doing this project. Okay, now that Cricut Design Space has done foiling the project, this is the next important step. I'm going to remove my housing blade for the foil housing, and I'm going to insert my fine point blade. I am not going to press the button yet to continue the project. What I'm going to do is very carefully remove the tape and the foil from the cardstock. That's why I like using this particular tape, because it does not disturb or tear my cardstock. Now that the foil is removed, now I'm going to continue with the project with the next step, which is to actually cut out the leaves. And as you can see, once I remove the cardstock from the mat, I have my beautiful foiled leaves ready to go. Do you know we put out videos every week? So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next video. Now back to the scheduled program. Now it's time to assemble the banner. Using some balloon sticks and a pair of scissors, I'm going to cut down the balloon stick to size to fit right behind each of the leaves. And I want to make sure it doesn't show from the front. Using my hot glue gun and a pair of tweezers, I'm going to carefully place each of the balloon sticks behind each leaf. Now all I have to do is just use some ribbon or twine and just feed them through each of the balloon sticks. That way I'm able to move each of the leaves freely on my banner. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you learned a little bit or a lot, and we cannot wait to see you on the next video of Crafting with Shaneda. Happy crafting!